Hello, my YouTube family. This is To Give Glory. Today is Wednesday, April the 29th, and I was coming to you guys with a, let me see, quick and light recipe. And this recipe is called garlic broccoli sprouts. I love me some Brussels sprouts. So I decided to do this here. I placed the recipe on the on the screen when I'm doing the video, so y'all have it. But anyway, it calls for 1 1 pound fresh Brussels sprouts, 4 garlic cloves chopped, 2 teaspoons of olive oil, 3 teaspoons of butter divided, a half a cup of reduced sodium chicken broth, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/8 teaspoon of pepper. So let's get started. It has on here, the first thing we need to do is trim the sprouts. I am using frozen Brussels sprouts that you just go in the store and get them out, the little bag. And what I did, I went on and steamed mine some, so they don't have to cook so long. So if you see them, they're steaming. So, because these calls for like fresh Brussels sprouts when you, Jeremiah, come back in here. It calls for fresh Brussels sprouts. But I didn't have that. I'm growing some in my garden, but don't have that yet. So what it says do first is, after you trim your Brussels sprouts and set them aside, in a large pan you need for you to saute oil and a teaspoon of butter. So here's my oil. So I'm going to get that going and saute it. Let me turn y'all guys over here. Hold up. Let me get all this going so y'all can see me, because I'm going to do all this on one. I hope it don't take too long. So, turning y'all toward my stove here. Uh-oh. Sorry, guys. Just the way my kitchen's set up, it takes me to move, a whole lot of moving. Okay. So I'm going to put this on low. Teaspoon of oil. Sorry about my phone ringing. My phone always rings when I'm trying to do something. That's my teaspoon of oil. And I'm going to use me a teaspoon of butter. Sorry my head is not showing you guys. But I don't think we really need that, so I'm going to get that going. And it tells me to saute my garlic. And these are my 4 cloves of garlic. Let me show you. If you can see it on there. That's the garlic. So we're going to get that sauteing. So I'm getting that sauteing, you guys. And let me show you a picture of it. This is it right here. And with my Brussels sprouts, you guys, I'm going to be having some tilapia. I got some tilapia and some salmon in the oven, seasoned and topped with mushrooms and onion. Then I have me some string beans and honey golden potatoes. I have them in the oven. They are seasoned with a little olive oil and in the oven. So we're going to saute this for 2 minutes. I'm getting my clock ready, because my oven is on, so I can't see my clock there. And I never had this before, so I'm trying to do it exactly the way they got it going here, you guys. Because it's going to be my first time tasting this also. And what I do, I'm going to show y'all this once it's through, but once I get all my food together, I will take a picture and have a picture of what I'm eating for dinner, you guys. So we're sauteing. I'm gonna let that saute for a minute. It needs to saute. It says about 2 to 3 minutes, and it says. Then we're gonna put the Brussels sprouts in there, and it calls for a half a cup of reduced sodium chicken broth. I keep this at home, so this is what I'll be using here. And salt and pepper. This is the little salt that I use, and just regular pepper. So I'm going to keep sauteing that. I'm going to saute it for about 2 minutes. It says 2 to 3 minutes, but I'm going to do 2 minutes. So I can go ahead and get my Brussels sprouts out of here because they're steady steaming. So yeah, I'm going to saute this for 2 minutes. This is what it looked like, just a little garlic saute. Now I'm going to add my Brussels sprouts. And I'm just using a bag of Brussels sprouts, you guys. It tells me to toss to coat. So I'm going to toss to coat it. And these are, I use these Brussels sprouts here, or I use the Brussels sprouts, but they're the name brand of this, the Pick Sweet Brussels sprouts. But that's, the Pick Sweet Brussels sprout is what I use today. But Brussels sprouts is in a bag. And like I said, I steamed mine a little. Okay. Now, it has me to stir in the chicken broth, salt and pepper. This is my half a cup of chicken broth. And it tells you to cut eggs in there, but I didn't. Okay, so I'm gonna shake me a little salt on here. It says 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I just shake me a little on there. Add me a little pepper. It tells you 1/4 teaspoon of salt and 1/8 teaspoon of pepper. And now it wants me to bring to a boil. So once I bring this to a boil, you guys, I will come back and let y'all see the finishing touches of it. So right now, this is what it's looking like. Hold up. Y'all can see that. Right now, so. So, and I don't have, it tells you it's a half a pound, 1.5 pound of Brussels sprouts. This is like a 14-ounce bag. I'm not going to use the mini Brussels sprouts. So, let me turn it around. Okay. So, but anyway, I'm going to go ahead and let that simmer because it has to simmer for about, y'all excuse me in this camera. It has to simmer for 8 to 10 minutes. And so, or until tender. Then it tells you to drain, add remaining butter, and toss until melted. I don't know why I tell you use 2 tablespoons of olive oil divided because I didn't have to even use both of those. And the service is only 83 calories, 3 grams of fat, 5 milligrams of cholesterol, 198 milligrams of sodium, 11 grams of carb, 4 grams of fiber, 4 grams of protein. So, we're going to go ahead and reduce the fire on here, let it cook, well, simmer for 8 to 10 minutes, and I'll be back. Alright, YouTube family, there it is. They're all done and cooked, simmered. Y'all see it? See that garlic down in there? I'm going to let y'all know how it tastes. It looks good. It look kind of crazy on camera, but it looks good in person. You see all the seasoning down in there. The garlic is still steaming. So yeah. So once I get my plate together, what I'll do, let me flip it. What I do is take a picture of it and I'll let y'all know if it was good. So like I said, I got tilapia and all that ready. I'm going to fix my plate. I take a picture, have it on the end, and I edit my video. So that concludes this video for the garlic broccoli sprouts, you guys. And I have the recipe and, you know, the calories and all that stuff to it at the beginning of the video. So, talk to y'all later. Have a nice week. Bye-bye. Oh, don't forget to subscribe, comment, and rate. So, talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.